Okay, okay. So, I also did a quick search between leveling up the Rojo, Cephalitis Hunt, etc., etc. The only thing that I really need the Chocobo for still is if I want to do the Chocobo Cup. But there's not anything there that I noticed that I particularly want at this time. So we're gonna finally go ahead and release Port Chocobo. In, out. That's what's called taking a deep breath. Breathing in the autumn air of the calm lands makes my body feel so light. I feel like I could run forever. Watch me. Hey, did you know? Spring is when the moonflow is at its most beautiful. During spring is when the moon lilies blossom, and when you can see the most fireflies. Lovers gather by the banks. It's mating season for shoe puffs, and Hypello too. Me too, of course. I'm gonna find a nice boy and walk along the moonflow holding hands. Hey, have you heard the sound of the waves at dusk at Besaid's white beaches? The sea is painted red and the waves get so quiet. I wished for a long time, sad that the day was over. I guess that's about it for summer memories. Winter I don't like very much because I can't go anywhere. But think about the next spring when the new year arrives. I'll make many more memories. Hey, don't forget about me, okay? Always, always, always remember me. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh. Mother. Father. How many years has it been now? How many years since she passed? Hey, Glasgow. Hey, Chocobo. Mother, father. Hey, look at me. Look, I can run with so much energy now. It's not a dream. I can go anywhere in the world with my own 2 feet. My, what a lively Chocobo. My dear, I'm sure that our child is doing fine. Really. Never got one large. I only need the one, but I'll take this just to have it. Hot. So even I have finally been captured. Perhaps it's for the best. These old bones have traveled for so long, seen so many things. I have nowhere left to go, honestly. I've been to so many places, and I've seen the world change with time. It's about time that I bring this long journey of mine to an end. I've been journeying for as long as I can remember. Why did I set out to begin with? Well, it's a little complicated. When I left home, I swore I would never return, that I would make a name for myself on my own. I was young back then, the pride of youth. I felt invincible. I regret nothing. I have to believe that my journey had meaning. My homeland is a beautiful place, a temple city located to the south. I've been many places, but none compared to the size and grandeur of home. People there are kind, warm, and very giving. I am proud to hail from such a place. Talking about it sure brings back memories. Now to see you once more. I made up my mind to return home at the end of this journey. Time to stop being stubborn and start being honest with myself. It has been such a long time. Throughout my travels, I made a point of never returning. My hope is that things haven't changed. How long has it been now? Several hundred years? The largest city of the southern lands where the sun always shines. That is my homeland. No, it can't be. Even my home. Mom, Dad, we were so worried. I'm sorry. Dad, 800 years old. Mom, 700 years old. Son, 300 years old. It's a family reunion after a very long time apart. Sport accessory safety bin. Take the special sphere. Or special pod. Mycotoxin. Creature analysis failed. Fiend has a faith fragment. Release. Mirarito. Raw anima. Just kidding. He's a Balefort. Medium, yes. And gone Rojo. Sea and sky stretched endlessly before my eyes. My feet felt the heat of the white sand below them. I grew up on such a tranquil waterfront. My father and his father before him spent their lives there. I, however, yearned for more. What adventures awaited me on the other side of the ocean? Supposedly, when I was younger, my grandfather also dreamt of the outside world and tried to leave the island. But when he jumped in the water, he didn't come back. He was lost at sea. My father and the others wanted to go look for him, but couldn't. You see, Leaflawn can't swim. 3 years ago, my father worked day and night to learn how to swim. He wanted to go beyond the ocean. And 1 week later, along the shore, I saw just a pair of teeth. My father had been melted by the sea. Seawater dissolves us into nothingness. Shouldn't have trained me well. Now I feel confident that I can cross the sea without fear of being swallowed or melted. I want to carry out the dreams of my ancestors. Now is the time for me to make my father and grandfather proud. Dream of our clan is to cross this ocean. I'll find out what lies beyond the Great Sea. Dad, Grandpa, watch over me. Here I go. Ah, cold, cold. Oh yeah, I should do that. Let's stretch first. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I'm ready. Here we go. Swim across the ocean, fill your clan's dream. Your late kin will advise you from the far plane. If you can't swim well, you'll end up a floater. Leave the navigating to us. Whoops. It's melting my body away. Grandpa, I'm headed your way. Whoops. It is in the blood. You're responsible. I'm sorry, son. I'm gonna redo that. Accidentally hit A instead of X, because I was thinking PlayStation. Derpy derpy. Ah. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay. I will get this eventually. I hope. It's not registering quick enough when I'm pressing the buttons. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more try. The same thing happens, then I'm just gonna call it good. I wonder if I can just spam all the buttons, actually. 2 more tries, this one included. Oh, cool. So yeah, just spam the buttons. Whoa. Yes, I'm swimming all on my own. I feel like I can travel anywhere. Dad, Grandpa, are you watching? I did it. I'm proud of you, son. It's all thanks to our good advice. Wonder what he'll see out there. What did you go see exactly? Same as you, Dad. What? You pervert. We were both young men back then. ... Indeed. Accessory freezer room. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was worth it. Or at least, I think that's the one I think it is. Alright, we'll check after this. I want to say freezer burn is the one that has both fire and ice attack on it for a strike. Anyway, I won't let him get away this time. No, I won't. Wait, who are you? Where am I? I'm dead. Me, my friends, all of us done it. But I won't let that stop me from getting my revenge. He betrayed us. I was a warrior monk and my unit was protecting a supply caravan. We were charged with ensuring that supplies and war funds reached the front line, and the person who betrayed us was none other than our captain. Our captain had been lining his pockets by diverting supplies from the temple to a local merchant. When we realized what he was doing, we confronted him in a valley in the Calmlands. But he had been planning to eliminate us all along. The merchant's private army had us completely surrounded. We were assaulted by the merchant's men, and my comrades fell one after another. But I could swear that I had the captain cornered, but my memory fades after that. When I came to, I'd become a fiend. The captain, on the other hand, he was promoted, and he continues to dirty his hands in secret. Only I can bring peace to my fallen comrades now. I must take revenge upon the captain. Thanks as always. It is really alright. You know, to sell out this much on the side. Really think frontline soldiers who are about to die need all this excess food. I found you. Hmm? Who are you? Do you remember me? Who the hell are you? You'll pay for the lives of my fallen brothers. Excuse me. What wants you? You should have had the good sense to die. Take him out. Ah. Stormtrooper battles. Out of ammo. Make the same mistake even after becoming a fiend. You really are dumb. That's right, I ran out of ammo that time as well. I'd forgotten to restock again. Looks like the end of the line. Starting to step away, but I can't die yet. Not like this. Damn it, I tried so hard in the Gull Wings, but I still can't change who I am. Rah! Bitch, I'm a fiend. How do you like that? Now I can go join everyone. Okay. Now, off to the capture times. Okay. Crusade, I've got everything. Kilika. Ooh. Which of the two am I gonna get? The Queen Coral. Damn. I was hoping for the other one. Because the other one has a unique thing going on with it. But that's okay. Alright. Cross her off. Large and special left. So for the large, drop that in Xanarkins. And then Calmlands. Zervin is an imp. Alright. I thought Zervon is who I was supposed to get because Byron's supposed to come from the Moonflow. Well, fine. And Flailing Ochu. Suppose I'll just drop this to get rid of it quick so I can get a couple smalls. 'Cause, yeah. S. Mushroom Rock. Archaeotherius. And one more. Also be Mushroom Rock. And I should get Lupus. Yes. Cool. And per the normal drill, we'll be back when it's time to go over some creature history. Okay. Being coral. Are you guys planning to sell me somewhere? Vivel, Luca maybe? I know that weak corals are rare and fetch a high price in the human marketplace. Some other corals I know were trapped by humans and sold off to faraway cities. I've actually been caught in a few traps myself and many a time almost became someone's rug. But I have a special skill, and that skill is fleeing. Oh, I don't mean like I run really fast. I guess you can say I'm good at escaping. Yes, my special skill is escape. It's gotten me out of tight spots more than once. Captured Queen Coral in the engine room after escape attempts. You got me. I was so close too. You're pretty good, I must say. But you see what I mean, right? Getting out of a cage like that is child's play to me. Doesn't matter how much sturdier you make the lock. The shockwaves from my whiskers can short-circuit even Machina. Now to plan my next escape. By the way, do you really plan to sell me or turn me into a rug? Well, no matter. I'll just escape when I feel like it. I have no intention of staying here very long. I feel like breathing the outside air. It's been a while. Hadn't heard. I hadn't heard. I heard that we were flying in the air. I'm really not good with heights. I want to go back to the cage. Large? No. Games aren't just for humans, you know. Sphere Break is big among fiends too. Well, I guess many get hooked as humans and just can't quit, even after becoming fiends. I'm actually one of the rare ones that started after becoming a fiend. As a human, I found an old sphere in the Calm Lands that lets you participate in a tournament in Luca. Not knowing too much about it, I started on the path down from the Calm Lands. But I told the guy I met on the road about the core sphere, and he killed me to take it from me. A guy I met at the entrance to the far plane told me the sphere I found was quite rare. My body burned with rage, and I returned to spirit as a fiend. Found my killer at a lodge on the high road, and took back my sphere. Furthermore, I sent the killer to the far plane in my stead. My revenge was complete, or so I thought. Later I learned that the sphere I had taken back was trouble. A lot of trouble. This core sphere brought eternal doom upon its owner. It was a cursed sphere. Ever since that day, I've wandered through Spear looking for opponents. No matter how many times I win, my thirst persists. Please, you must take me to Luca. I'm still seeking the great Sphere Breaker who will finally quench my thirst. Anyone out there powerful enough to defeat me and break my curse? did it again. A sphere breaker that possesses a cursed core sphere will appear in Lucas Stadium's dressing room. You can get some actually really good accessories if you can beat him, but it is such a pain in the ass. I've never been able to make it happen. Very much. Oh, look at this. One gil. What are you looking at? I found it first. It's mine. I won't give it to you. I hate giving and lending things to people. If you want it, get your own somehow. Yes. Looking at shiny gil coins always seems to cleanse my soul. Oh yeah, I was gonna count it all again. All my money. Everything I scrapped together. I gave back rubs to iron giants, stole from dead people, all kinds of stuff. What good is a man without money? No good at all is what I say. It's not that I want to be the richest man in the world or anything. People call me cheap. That's not true. I'm saving up to buy something. What is it? There's something I really wanted to buy, but I missed the chance. I know it was really important to me. Something a sane amount of gil couldn't buy. I've saved up quite a lot of gil now. I just need to sell a few more items to reach my objective. So, could you help me out and take me to a shop? Make it worth your while. When I get my hands on what I need, you can have the leftover gil. Are you listening? I can't buy items from fiends. No matter how many times you ask, no will always mean no. Aw, come on. Money can't buy love. No matter how much you offer, my answer will always be the same. Love has nothing to do with money. Monica. That's right. I've been saving all this time so that I could tell Monica how I feel. Love has nothing to do with money, then it doesn't matter if I don't have that much. Alright, then this time I'll grab her heart for sure. Bye. You're still not getting it. Medium. Next up, Archaeopteris. You visited Luca. Such a lovely place it is. Everyone there enjoys life to the fullest. What good is life if you don't enjoy it? You have to have some fun. Are you listening? Life is all about... listen to me starting another lecture. Forget I said anything. People always told me my lectures are boring. But don't people want to lead fulfilling lives? You only live once. Best to have fun doing it. I just want people to feel the same. The Luca goers taught me this. I owe everything to them. What's that? You've never heard of the Luca goers. They're a bunch of dicks. Unbelievable. Now I'm in a sour mood. Be gone for today. Forgive me for my prior outbursts. It's just that I get so nostalgic about the days when I ran the bar back in Luca. I used to watch Blitzball and drink myself silly with the regular patrons. Free drinks for all of the goers won. Drinks and lectures, that is. People weren't too happy about the latter. Those were good times. That bar was my life. It meant everything to me. Please, I'm begging you, take me back to Luca just one time. I know it's sort of selfish to ask, but I want to see my bar one last time. I wonder how everyone is doing. Ever since that day, the sign at the tavern has always been closed. As I walked away from the door, I heard voices from inside. It's them. Ever since the barkeep left. Watching Blitzball in here just isn't the same. Yeah, before it used to be a laugh riot, win or lose. I guess I come here just to try to take the barkeep down a peg. Now listen to me. Life is a lot like Blitzball. Will you stop with the impressions? Well, if we sit here looking all alone, the barkeep will give us hell. Drink, drink. Ooh, goers rule. No, they don't. So you're having drinks without me. Pretty sneaky, you guys. Listen carefully, this is my last lecture to you all. Take care of our tavern, you guys. Scored the accessory, Shining Bracer. And another medium. Last but not least, Anubis. Can you prove to the world who you are? For me, there's no one, human or fiend, who can vouch for me. I have nothing. There's no one who will call my name, even if I myself can't remember who I am. One thing I do remember is Sin. I was in the forest that day, and I was running frantically. Where was I running to? Keep feeling that there was something I was trying to protect. What could it have been? I can no longer recall. But it was there in that forest that I fell to Sin. Oh, excuse me. At times I hear a child's voice calling out to me. Promise? It says. Back then, when I ran through the forest near the Moonflow, I heard the same voice resonating within me. Sid was very close, but I did not hide. I was trying to reach someplace in the forest. I wasn't trying to flee, I was trying to protect something. Something precious to me. Guess what? I remember what I was trying to protect. When I was but a boy, we buried a time capsule in the forest. I was looking for it when Sin came. My promise was to keep it safe. That's why I was running. What could be inside? Do you suppose it's still where we buried it? That's right. I used to have friends. The four of us. We were always together. What is it you're burying? It's a secret. Can't dig it up until 10 years have passed. I'll come back here and dig it up together. What was it that I buried back then? Inside the tan capsule, there were spheres, toys, trinkets, and a letter written in a child's handwriting. It was a letter directed to myself 10 years later. Dear me, 10 years from now. Are you happy right now? Do you have friends? Me, I'm very happy right now. Gus, Kana, and Zig, they pick on me sometimes, but We're all very good friends. There's stuff I don't like about them too, but I love my friends. Rezo. Kana and Zig. They were all killed by sin. Stuff that's buried here is all that's left to remember them by. That day I tried desperately to protect this from sin. You're all here. I remember it all now. About me, about all of you. I had put it all in the time capsule. My dearest memory. I'll come with you now, too. It'll be like old times. This time, I promise we'll always be together. For the accessory sublimator. I don't need a large. Cool. So now, it is back to the captures. So the Sate is done. Kilika, medium. I need more mediums than anything else. Deva. Alright, so Deva is unique. This one is actually a monster in a chain, but instead of just regular catch it, it unlocks the next thing that you have to go catch. This one goes through Pokemon style evolutions. Deva, check. Alright, set trap pod. Next up, let's see, Meathead, medium. Cool, there's the Scout Machina. Trust those two off. Mushroom Rock is 2 mediums. One of those, and Guado Salam for the smalls. Now, there's Gugamats. Set Trap Pod. There's one of them. Dr. Goon. No. Come on. No. You're being picky for no reason. Just hurry up and give me the Femgoon. Thank you. No. What's that? 5 or 4? That was 5. Yeah. So now, we will end this episode slightly early. And then I will come back when these ones are ready to be released.